Review of Rurouni Kenshin, Episode 1. The Handsome Swordsman of Legend, a man who fights for love. Rating, 9.75/10. The premiere of Rurouni Kenshin, which aired on January 10, 1996, is a stellar introduction to Nobuhiro Watsuki's beloved manga adaptation. Directed by Kazuhiro Furuhashi and produced by Studio Gallop and Studio Dean, this episode masterfully blends action, character development, and historical context in Japan's Meiji era. Titled The Handsome Swordsman of Legend, a man who fights for love, it sets a high bar for series with engaging narrative, rich themes, and memorable characters, earning a near-perfect 9.75/10. Plot overview. Set in 1878, 11 years after the turbulent Bakumatsu era, the episode introduces Kaoru Kamiya, a spirited young swordswoman running the Kamiya Kashinryu dojo in Tokyo. Her dojo's reputation is under threat due to a murderer falsely claiming to be her student. Enter Kenshin Himura, a wandering swordsman with a reverse blade sword, Sakabato. Designed not to kill, mistaken for the killer, Kenshin reveals his gentle nature and unmatched skill, saving Kaoru from the true culprit, a rogue swordsman named Gohei. The episode closes with Kenshin agreeing to stay at the dojo, laying the foundation for their partnership, and hinting at his past as the legendary assassin Batasai the Manslayer. Strengths. 1. Captivating characters. Kenshin is an instantly compelling protagonist. His soft-spoken demeanor, marked by his quirky Degozura speech, contrasts with his deadly swordsmanship and haunted gaze. This duality, peaceful wanderer versus former killer, creates intrigue, while his Sakabato symbolizes his vow against killing. Kaoru is equally well-crafted, fiery, independent, and skilled. She's no damsel but a determined heir to her father's legacy. Their chemistry, laced with humor and mutual respect, sparks immediately. Supporting characters like the brash Yahiko Myojin and the villainous Gohei are introduced efficiently, adding depth to the world. 2. Immersive world building. The episode captures Meiji-era Japan, a time of transition where samurai traditions clash with modernization. Warmly colored backgrounds and detailed settings, from Tokyo's bustling streets to the serene dojo, evoke the period vividly. Subtle historical references, like Kenshin's outdated samurai attire or mentions of the Bakumatsu Wars, ground the story without heavy exposition. Thematically, it introduces redemption and the cost of violence, with Kenshin's past as Batasai looming large, setting up a morally complex narrative. 3. Dynamic action and pacing. The swordplay is a highlight, particularly Kenshin's Hiten Mitsuru style in the climactic fight against Gohei. The animation, though dated, conveys speed and grace, making each strike visually striking. The fight is brief but impactful, teasing Kenshin's prowess while respecting his pacifist stance. The episode's 22-minute runtime is tightly paced, balancing action, character moments, and world building. Key scenes, like Kenshin's quiet reflection or Kaoru's plea to save her dojo, resonate emotionally. For music and voice acting, Yuki Kajura's soundtrack, blending traditional Japanese instruments with orchestral themes, enhances the episode's tone. The opening, Sobakasu by Judy and Mary, is an upbeat anthem, while the ending, Tactics by the Yellow Monkey, add a reflective note. In the Japanese cast, Meo Suzuki's Kenshin is warm yet burdened, and Miki Fujitani's Kaoru is vibrant and relatable. The English dub, while decent, lacks the original's nuance, making the sub version preferable. Minor flaws. The animation, while charming, shows its age with occasional stiff designs and a 4:3 aspect ratio that may feel dated to modern viewers. Additionally, the episode prioritizes Kenshin's mystique, leaving his past vague. While this builds intrigue, a bit more context about the Bakumatsu or his motivations could enhance accessibility for newcomers. These are minor issues in an otherwise polished premiere. Emotional and thematic resonance. The episode explores second chances, with Kenshin seeking redemption and Kaoru fighting for her dojo's honor. Their meeting feels fated, promising mutual growth. The emotional peak, Kenshin saving Kaoru and earning her trust, is understated yet powerful, underscored by his gentle smile and her gratitude. Humor, from Kenshin's politeness to Keiru's outbursts, keeps the tone light without undermining the drama, ensuring broad appeal, legacy, and impact. As the star of a 95-episode series, this episode faithfully adapts the manga's opening while establishing a unique tone. It helped popularize samurai anime in the West, influencing later works like Samurai Champloo. Kenshin's non-lethal philosophy sets the series apart from more violent contemporaries, offering a fresh take on the warrior archetype. For fans, it's a nostalgic gem. For newcomers, it's an inviting entry point. Conclusion: the first episode of Rurouni Kenshin is a triumph of storytelling and character. With vivid world-building, dynamic action, and a stellar cast, it captures the manga's heart while standing as a top-tier anime premiere. Minor flaws like dated visuals do little to dim its brilliance. At 9.75/10, it's a must-watch that promises an unforgettable journey.